everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Cancer for the mid-August time period. I hope all my Cancer friends are doing great. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Cancer. In the past position, we have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Cups. In the obstacle position, we have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Star. In the present position, we have the King of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Two of Wands, clarified by the Seven of Swords. A very interesting spread, dear Cancer. Let's get right into it. In the past position, we do have the Four of Swords. I like this card because it tells me that in the past you were able to have a period of time in your life where you were able to heal, where you were able to stand back and have some time to yourself to reevaluate different situations in your life, different relationships in your life. You were able to kind of take a time out, perhaps go on a vacation or have some time, away from the routine. And that allowed you to see more clearly. And it's interesting that we have the clarifier here as the Queen of Cups. This could represent someone in your life who provided that compassionate, nurturing attention and support that you needed during this period of healing and rest and rejuvenation. And as a result, you were able to kind of really address some of the inner worries and inner anxieties that you've had. Interestingly, the Four of Swords could also mean that you needed to make a decision in the past and you decided to follow your heart, because the Queen of Cups is, all about trusting your intuition and following your passion, most importantly, following your heart. And so you needed to have like a time out to prepare, to make a move and make a decision and, change something profound in your life, perhaps switch careers or perhaps choose a new relationship, a different relationship, or choose a new hobby or something that, really influenced you and had even a big impact on your identity as well. As a result, you benefited from that and continues to, benefit you to this day as well. Now, in the obstacle position, we do have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Star. The Knight of Cups could symbolize that you may be feeling a little bit of pressure and tension when it comes to your emotions. You may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed by many different responsibilities and many different, directions that your emotions are being pulled in. So definitely you want to make sure to meditate throughout the middle of the month, middle of August, so that you can kind of maintain that high vibration and give yourself an ability to go through different challenges while remaining calm and focused on the actual, problem and finding the solutions that are very much needed. Generally, the cups represent emotions. So when you do have the cups in the challenging position, it could be that, you're not really being in control of your emotions, that you may be feeling a little bit moody. One moment you're feeling happy, the next moment you're feeling sad. So there's a little bit of emotions that are kind of, going from frame to frame. There's no real hierarchical, like, main emotion that's controlling all the rest of the emotions. You definitely want to make sure that you stay away from switching, being in different frames. There should be one main emotion that dictates the rest of the emotions. That way you can achieve progress in your goals much, quicker. Sometimes the Knight of Cups suggests to us that our rose glasses are being broken. Sometimes we see things in a light that doesn't reflect true reality of something. And so when we have the Knight of Cups in the challenging position, it could mean that something is actually being shown to you in a very real way without the rose glasses on. So you truly see a relationship for what it is, or truly see see a situation for what it really is without being distracted only by the positive things, but really seeing everything, the negative as well. Sometimes the Knight of Cups can also mean that your romantic partner, is being a little bit out of balance when it comes to your relationship. Maybe they're doing something that is influencing you negatively, and so you definitely want to be aware of that and address that if possible. You also want to make sure that you stay really grounded and really, very in your frame, because when you stay in your frame, which means your energy should be kind of like in your chest, in your abdomen. You should not be overthinking things, because that may kind of get you off the path that you need to be on. Definitely watch those emotions. Make sure you're balanced. Make sure your spiritual side is aligned with your mind and your heart, because when all those things are aligned, then you're able to make, decisions that are the best for you. Now, the star in the challenging position, it's interesting that it is in the clarifying position. I'm kind of glad that it is in the clarifying position, because you don't really want to have a major arcana card in the major position, but the star in the challenging position does suggest that someone around you may be having a low vibrational energy. They may be thinking that you have something that they should have, so there may be some enviousness going on. There may be some jealousy going on, which of course leads to anxiety and worry. Sometimes the star also symbolizes having false hope, believing that something is going to work out when it really isn't going to work out. You definitely want to stay away from that. And just because this is a general reading, I do want to make sure I cover all the bases. Sometimes when we get the star in the challenging position, it could mean that a wish did come true for you, but it turned out not as you expected it to be. And so there is a little bit of disappointment that you may be experiencing around the middle of August. Now, in the present position, we do have the King of Cups, which tells me you are going to ace the month of August like a professional, because a King of Cups, he's very diplomatic, he's very popular, he's very well liked, he's able to really get a good sense of what different people want or different people need, and he's able to kind of communicate in such a way that he, that everyone is happy with him. So definitely it looks like you're going to be, very popular throughout the month of August, because you're going to stay calm even though other people may be, a little bit stressed out in the face of many different things that are going on in the world. We do see that the King of Cups here is sitting on his throne, and the water around him is, going up and down, symbolizing that there may be many different worries in the exterior world, many different worries that may be happening. But the King of Cups, he's very confident, and he's very he listens to his intuition. He understands that his inner voice will lead him to where he needs to be, to his goals, to his dreams. He knows he has it in the bag. Like, he knows for sure he's going to achieve whatever it is that he wants to achieve. And this tells me that you're going to remain calm and very focused and diplomatic and strong, and compassionate as well, because cups mean emotions, and emotions can be all over the place. But the King of Cups, he mastered his emotions. He really is able to use different emotions to his own advantage. When you get the King of Cups, it tells me that you're becoming more responsible, that you're leveling up, that you're becoming more confident in things that are happening in your life, and you're having a really strong control over them, or how you see them, as well as your reactions to many different things. You're able to really navigate different challenges of our life really well. So good job, dear Cancer. Now, the King of Cups is clarified by by the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a wand that brings creativity and drive and energy. A wand brings us a new beginning. So in the middle of August, dear Cancer, you're going to follow your passions. You're going to use your emotions to start a new phase of life. You're going to pursue a new opportunity, and you're going to take action, and you're going to take a chance, perhaps even a risk on something, and it's going to turn out very successful for you. You're welcoming a new situation into your life. It could also be a new relationship, but there's something that is very much new that is coming into your life, and it's going to bring, you know, wonderful things, a breath of fresh air. It's going to give you new outlook, new optimistic view on different things that is going to really, you know, shake you up in a really wonderful way. Like, it's going to make you feel happy, and you know, you're going to smile. You're going to be looking forward to wonderful new things in the month of September, and definitely make sure to check back for that. I'll be doing September readings next week, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to return, because you don't want to miss the reading that I will be doing for the sign of Cancer for the month of September. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have the Two of Wands, which is one of my favorite cards, because the Two of Wands suggests to me that you have the world in your hands. You have the ability to make a decision. Where do you want to go? Do you want to switch new careers? Do you want to pursue a new study in school? Do you want to perhaps start a family? Do you want to start a new business? Do you want to relocate, perhaps to live in a city or more out in a rural environment, and experience something new, meet new people, start new friendships, start new relationships? You know, the Two of Wands is a very promising card, suggesting that the divine is giving you control over what comes next. You are in charge, because only you know what is best for you. Now, the Two of Wands here is clarified by the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is not my favorite card, but you know, usually cards with yellow background are generally regarded very positive, specifically when it comes to you. They usually bring fortune and luck and wonderful good times. But the Seven of Swords for me personally is not my favorite card, because I don't like this sneakiness, this deception that the Seven of Swords brings. But again, many people interpret the Seven of Swords as a card where you are breaking the rules or breaking some sort of guidelines in order to benefit yourself. But again, swords have a cost associated with them. So even if you are winning, you're winning in a short term. In the long term, there's going to be some sort of a cost that may be associated with the Seven of Swords. And as a result, you may have to spend some time or some energy or some money on something that, you know, may be coming down the road, because everything is connected, and once you make a decision, it's going to have a ripple effect on other things in your life, right? So it's important to remember that the Two of Wands clearly suggests that you're going to have to choose one path over the other, and the Seven of Swords tells me that you're going to have an opportunity to create a shortcut. You're going to have an opportunity to, you know, grab something that just happens to be there at the right, you know, place in the right time. But the question is, I guess, an ethical one. Should you? Some people believe that if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So there's all kinds of views out there. Only you know which perspective is correct for you, so make sure to follow that. Let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman's Dream Oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Dragon's Hoard and Protecting the Future, and First Breath. Beginner's Mind. I've never really received the Dragon's Hoard. This is a very interesting card. Let me see what it means. Dragon's Hoard is all about protecting the future, protecting your legacy, and protecting the true riches that are still coming to you. And the Dragon's Hoard, jewels and precious objects scatter the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed with the wisdom teachings lie within reach. This is a rich opportunity, and you can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best. Take the gifts offered to you and dedicate them to the well-being of all, beginning with your own. But beware, all that glitters is not gold. Select the precious treasures that will further your spiritual growth, and avoid the shiny objects that are empty of real value. So in the middle of August, there will be a time when something very precious and something very unique is going to be offered to you, but it could be that it is masked in something else. So it's up to you to kind of navigate your way around it. That's why you have the King of Cups. He's going to help you kind of be he's going to help you get to the truth faster in a very diplomatic way, because sometimes diplomacy, gets us a lot more than just being, non-diplomatic, if you will. But definitely Dragon's Hoard symbolizes that you're going to get a reward around the middle of August. So watch out for that. And of course, the first breath is the Beginner's Mind. When the first breath card shows up for you, it's time to leave the old stories and tales behind. You have arrived. Take a deep breath and another deep breath. There is nothing else you need to do but take in the new world that is revealing itself around you. Trust your natural curiosity. There is no need to dwell on how difficult the journey has been up to now. Just take it all in and experience the awe and wonder of your arrival at this destination. Definitely you are arriving at a special point in your life. There is a beginning, a new phase of life that you're going to experience, because we do have the Ace of Wands, which kind of starts the cycle over, and then you have the Two of Wands, which gives you an opportunity to choose a path, to pursue something that you've always wanted to pursue. Make sure to take advantage of that, because this is a very, very special time. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Cancer. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.